What's going on, everybody? I'm director J Alex, and today we are talking about Dehancer Film. All right, so as you can see in the footage, man, it is very helpful with color grades. I mean, it could take your look from mediocre to professional very easily, especially if you know what you're doing. You can have a couple days with this, a few days with this, take you to a whole nother level. They did give me this program for this YouTube video that I'm making, but they do not get to see it before I release this. You know what I'm saying? So I can say what I want to say. To me, everyone that does film and is serious about this, you should get this plug in 100%, right? You can literally take your footage from mediocre to professional. That comes with a little bit of color grading and understanding what you're doing, but with a little bit of practice, you can take your footage to the next level, right? So I've used it on every project that I've done since I've gotten it, a few months ago. I recommend that everyone kind of take their time with it and don't kind of force it. I've done a couple test shots with it at nighttime and daytime, and just to kind of see what was going on with it and see how much of a headache I would have to go through to make it look good. But there's none whatsoever, man. I just literally go through the drop down menus and just pick what I want to pick. If it looks good, look like something I want to kind of shoot, I go with it like that. I literally have not seen a YouTube video yet talking down on this plugin. I don't really go hard on the Dehancer Film, plugin. I kind of minimalize everything that I kind of do, because when you watch it the next day, you're like, oh, okay, I put too much grain in it, or you know what I'm saying? Or you get YouTube comments are saying, oh, it's too much grain for me. I had a couple of people comment that on one of my videos. I try to dial back a little bit because it can come on a little excessive and strong. But if you kind of know what you're doing and you have an eye and you pay attention to your scopes, you can nail it. So the things that I kind of dislike about it, though, is that when you actually apply it to your node, because I edited Divinci Resolve, once you apply it to the node, it's like all of them are already open. Like they already have like a preset. So I kind of wish that I can make my own presets, to where like if I'm editing with my Komodo, automatically put a preset in, it automatically has some adjustments to it. Or I can have a standard preset to where it has no adjustments to it, and I go through and add what I want to add. I kind of dislike that it already has like a layer of stuff that it wants to do already, and I gotta go turn those off. It's kind of annoying, but it takes like literally 30 seconds to kind of like take everything back off and kind of go through and do things yourself. The looks that I get from this plugin varies. I can literally put in different type of formats and different film LUTs, and they'll literally give me a reddish look, a yellowish look. So I'm kind of comfortable with a certain look, like the Kodak 2383 or whatever it is. I'm comfortable with that because a lot of the films kind of do that, and I'm used to that look, and you guys will be too. But once you kind of start developing your eye and dealing with it a little bit more, in certain situations you wouldn't even use that one. You'll use a totally different one that you never heard before. So I found myself doing that a lot, kind of pushing buttons, trying it, seeing how it looked. Loved it, man. It definitely gives your video a film look. It makes it look better. It does. I mean, it's just a subconscious thing. You wouldn't even know it until you actually see it. When people see my footage, they say, oh man, it's look dope. That's because of Dehancer. Of course, I shot correctly also, and I know how to color grade a little bit. I'm not a professional, but I do know how to color grade a little bit. But man, I cannot recommend this anymore, man. I'm telling you, high hopes for this. Hope they keep kind of going with it and keep doing their thing, and I love it. They did send me an app also. I got to try a few photos with it. I didn't do a lot with it because I'm not really a photo editor on my phone. I kind of do that in Lightroom and everything. But, I see that you can add in videos on your phone also, on your mobile device. You can also edit pictures and make them look like film LUTs. So I'm going to actually, in my part 2 version, I'm going to give a whole breakdown of this inside the computer and on the phone, and just tell you guys what to do, what I believe is the best, film LUTs that you can kind of put on, and it's really gonna make it pop. So I'm planning on shooting some more projects. The projects that I've shown in these videos are not the entire projects. I really didn't have enough time. I'm still filming things, I'm still working, I'm still buying things. So a lot of this footage is not finished. I just did these things and just to put the video out. So this is a part 1 version of this. I got part 2 coming soon. So please stick around, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next time.